Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fun game to watch. It's the Patriots going up against the Bears. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth. Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis. And it looks like the New England offense is ready to go. They've got the football, opening drive. They'll start the drive with a give to White. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now a carry for White. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
To throw, it's Brady. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Here's Brady to throw. Back complete, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well. No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And a dump off to White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. Shift together here from the D-line. On first and goal, Howard. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jordan Howard, his first touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. From midfield, here's Brady. Open man, it's Allen.
Missed.
He will not go down. And he spins past him and into space. And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They stay on the ground with White. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. On second down, here's Brady. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down. And Brady will sneak it. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position. So the Patriots coming out now. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Brady. And right side caught Hogan. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
And up State from Buffalo. The Jets have taken the early lead over the Bills. Sam Bradford leading the charge offensively. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Brady going to throw. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Brady will try again on second down. He's going to rifle one deep left, trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now he'll throw with Brady. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out.
Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. The Bills, they've grabbed the lead over the Jets. Tyrod Taylor, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. Here's Gillislee. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe
fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation. To get the ball back to their offense, they have a chance to do that on third down. Now Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's able to get the first here. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Brady going to look to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Brady to throw on second down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up third and long. Throwing is Brady on third down. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up fourth.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. Brady now to throw. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Patriots, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them now so you don't... Here are all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select a player. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlocked will cost you scouting points. Spend as many as you can each. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond. You just found a diamond in the rough. This means other teams will undervalue this player, and you may get the next time. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Off play action, Tannehill. Going deep here for Landry. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now. Second drive of the game first for this offense, and they have it in a tough spot, backed up toward their own goal line. Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man complete. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. On first down, Brady. And this one's incomplete. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The numbers for White a week ago. 13 carries, 71 yards.
And he scored his first touchdown of the year in last week's game, so now he's hoping.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest.
On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case,
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And it's caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins... Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. Looking to throw on second down. Brady. And his throw is incomplete. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's third and short.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. From the gun, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. To throw on second down. Brady under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Kiko Alonso leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Brady now on 3rd and goal. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And he's got it. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push. This defense has been on their heels thus far on this drive. It's been a long one, and now they're forced to defend a 1st and goal as we get back to the action. Tannehill now to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Shane McClellan coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On second down, here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys... Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. Brady to throw again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. They'll run for it. This is White. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is White. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL...
Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score from NRG Stadium in Houston. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Deshaun Watson, a couple of touchdown passes thus far. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Brady going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Previous play is under review.
Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. There he goes, Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Desperation time for Tannehill on fourth down. And it's caught by Parker. Give them 8 on the gain there. And the Dolphins have a first down. Time for a break. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 20. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Checking in on Houston. It's in the fourth quarter there. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Deshaun Watson hovering around 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdown throws as well. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Brady going to throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now Brady. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
They've gone final now out in Glendale. And give that one to the Cardinals as they wind up winners. David Johnson, he was up over 100 yards rushing. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for New England, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cap room is how much money you have to spend on new contracts this year. The closer your contract proposal is to the desired contract, then the Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Fasten your seatbelts for one of the great divisional rivalries in the NFL. This is the first of 2 games between these teams this year, and you know it's going to be entertaining. It's the Patriots going up against the Bills.
So in the early going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. Brady now on first down. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 3rd touchdown. A big early 3rd down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he will have the first. Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. They keep it on the ground. White again. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Brady's going to sneak it. And able to follow his center and pick up the first. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run.
First update now out of Jacksonville. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. Deshaun Watson, a 1st quarter touchdown pass in that one. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Again, it's McCoy. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the 1st quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Bills have taken the lead. So after the pick, second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Now a play fake. Brady escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Tom Brady flashing the mobility. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Brady now to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Brady will try again on second down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Shotgun now for Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. James White with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Just above 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. This offense looking to get down at least into field goal range, but they're starting on their own side of the field. Now Brady. And here's the first Patriot catch for the former Bill, Chris Hogan. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Brady will sneak it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down. Now this time, Brady will throw. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now this time he'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that takes us from second to third down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
They are in the second quarter down in Miami, and it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. RG thus far.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Bills have to try to avoid becoming frustrated in the second half, as this is 2 straight weeks of shaky football. The Patriots are keeping them off balance, and that's pushed them in front. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Patriots taking control early in the first. Their hurry throw would be picked off. Whites is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. After the pick, offense comes out now. McCoy is going to stay inside.